The clash of cultures has left the entire project on the brink of collapse. It is already a year behind schedule and a staggering $2 billion over budget. This latest delay leads to the cancellation of the entire cargo version of the A380. Contracts lost with freight giants FedEx and UPS cost Airbus a further $5.1 billion in lost revenue.
It was extremely, extremely painful. That was a very tough lesson, very, very tough lesson.
Everything now depends on the passenger version of the A380. Singapore Airlines and the Dubai-based Emirates have orders totaling $20 billion. But with the plane so far behind schedule, no one knows if they will lose faith and pull out. The management team goes into overdrive to keep them on board.
You can lose the confidence within a matter of days, so you have to explain, you have to make people understand what has happened, even if you are not very proud of what you have done incorrectly. So that was very tense.
Luckily, the Airbus charm offensive on the passenger airlines pays off.
Not one customer cancelled a single A380 order, despite delays of between 18 months and 2.5 years.
It is nearly 20 years since the Superjumbo project was conceived. Airbus have faced unprecedented technical and logistical challenges. But now, Jean Pierson's vision has become reality. The A380 is ready to enter commercial service. October 25th, 2007.
See you on board. Thank you.
Hundreds of passengers board a Singapore Airlines A380 for its very first commercial flight. The biggest airliner ever built stands as tall as a 7-story building and can carry up to 30% more passengers than a 747. Its wings are the biggest ever created on a jetliner.
These wings amaze me. And even today, I cannot get tired of looking at the wings. When I fly this airplane commercially, I always ask for a window seat and preferably near the wing. I just keep staring at it.
The passengers on the maiden flight share the same excitement.
Was it good? Was it good?
A lot of applause when the plane took off and when the plane landed and all of that. It was really an incredible atmosphere, not like a normal flight, I can assure you.
The cool thing is it's just a fantastic plane, and you know, I'm ashamed I'm not on the return flight as well.
From a passenger standpoint, the A380 is a remarkable airplane. You walk on board and the first thing you see is this beautiful staircase. The experience is very nice.
Inside the Superjumbo, passengers are offered a level of luxury never seen before on an airliner. The 6,000 square feet of floor space allow for entire bedrooms with double beds and even showers.
It just looks different to every other aircraft. It's the flagship of every airline, so the airlines will tell you that you're on an A380, and they're very proud of that fact.
The next 3 years see orders take off. 15 international airlines have ordered 223 A380s in contracts worth an estimated $77 billion. Among the airlines lining up to receive the Superjumbo is German flag carrier Lufthansa. Lufthansa starts its A380 service in 2010 and today operates a fleet of 12 planes. Helmut Wagner is one of its pilots.
It's very astonishing that the A380 is more agile than nearly every other airplane I flew before. It's a very, very big airplane, but you don't feel the big airplane when you steer it.
In 2009, Airbus passes a major milestone. For the first time, more A380s than 747s are delivered to the airlines. Airbus's belief in the hub and spoke model of air travel has paid off.
One of the former CEOs of Boeing actually said, people don't buy 747s anymore. Obviously people were buying A380s instead.
And it appears Jean Pierson's dream of surpassing Boeing has finally been realized. But a year later, a catastrophic event will put the entire Superjumbo project in doubt. November 4th, 2010. Qantas Flight 32 takes off from Singapore on its 4,000-mile journey to Sydney, with 469 passengers and crew on board. As Captain Richard de Crepigny climbs the A380 through 7,000 feet, passenger Mike Took watches a live feed from a camera mounted in the plane's tail.
I see this puff of white smoke come out of the left-hand side of the aircraft, and there was this enormous bang. And could see a big rectangular hole in the wing.
One of the plane's Rolls-Royce engines has exploded. And it's created a whole catalog of problems for Captain de Crepigny to deal with.
Half the networks on the aircraft failed.